Hi, I'm Adrian Himmelheber and we're in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. We're at Red Rock Country Club, and today I'm going to give you a great tip on the one-handed backhand. So, I get a lot of emails or phone calls that, I'm struggling with the one-handed backhand, I'm struggling with high balls, I'm trying to stay over the ball when the ball comes high. I would recommend developing a slice backhand anytime you get those high backhands. The other half of the time, you're going to have to put in the work and let that ball kind of sit back down and then hit it in your strike zone. But for today, these tips are simple but yet effective. We want to make sure, I almost like to talk about having like a gun holster right here, and we want to create some leverage here with the butt of the racket. So we're at the butt of the racket here, creating some leverage, okay? And then once we square up or make contact, we're getting extension with the right elbow, okay, and the right shoulder, okay? You don't want to open up. So when you practice this drill, you kind of want to put your butt right to a chair or a teaching cart so you're not opening up and moving around. I usually lock the wheels on students so this has no give, okay? And then what we want to do if you don't have a coach feeding to you, okay, so we want to work these inside outs and work this extension first. So I'm just trying to get through this contact point. I remember Andre Agassi, he had this tip where he's always trying to hit through this zone or through this box. I had a coach from a young age. He was a Grand Slam semifinalist, and he gave me a great tip. And he said pretty much tennis is having this control through this plane and not breaking out of the pocket. So on this drill, you really want to do that. When you make contact, you want to see how far you can go through that box without pulling away or turning out. So the first part is the extension, okay? So there's not a ton of top spin. I'm not rotating a lot, but I'm strengthening up my shoulders, okay? And I'm learning to hit through the ball and hit through this plane. From a side view, it kind of looks like this. I'm going through the ball as much as I can. The second part to that drill would be to add this kind of roll with the wrist or that turn. So it's about 70% or 80% drive, and then that last part of that swing, I'm just accelerating and turning the racket face. So now I'm adding a little more spin. I'm driving, okay? I'm driving through, and notice that if I put my butt on the basket, I'm not opening up, okay? Now, once you get through that, then you can give yourself some space, have your coach work with you or feed to yourself, and now I can start opening up and opening up that chest, and now you're going to start learning that you have a lot more power. So it comes from here. You don't want to hit one-handed backhands really spaced out. I talked about this on my two-handed backhand video. Too much space on the backhand is not a good thing. It's not like the forehand. And then you want to just keep working those progressions. Don't start right off the bat trying to do what we did at the end of this drill. You want to start with small little increments and progressions and then work your way up until you're hitting the full swing. I'm also a big fan of hitting the inside out backhand. Not that you'll ever do that in a match, but it's going to help you with the spacing in the footwork, okay? And then you should be good to go from there. If you enjoyed today's free lesson, please make sure that your notifications are turned on. I have a free gift for you that I want to share with you. I've worked with some of the best players and coaches in Spain, and they have a system that works. They've developed players from all skill levels. I want to share that free gift with you, so please click on the link below or somewhere on this page. Make sure your notifications are turned on, and I look forward to seeing you on the court very soon.